Experts say the 2020s will be the decade for solar. Lumina Solar is one of Maryland's top-rated solar companies. By incorporating the newest technology and best financing, they work to make solar accessible to everyone. And here to tell us more about it are Colin Glode and Mike Kirby. Welcome, you two.
Thank you. Thanks
for having us.
So I want to start out by asking you about this new bill that passed in Maryland in regards to solar. Tell me more about it.
Yeah, we're really excited. It passed a couple months ago, and it really kind of sets the framework for the next decade, and even past that, on really what Maryland's trying to do. The last decade was great for solar, and we learned a lot, but this really sets the precedence for a lot of growth in the industry. Plan to hire a lot of people, both in operations, the electrical field, also in office, but really helps people save money and also rebuild the infrastructure in Maryland for renewable growth moving forward.
So what does the bill do exactly? Do you know? Is it that is it more incentivized for people to get solar? Is that what it is?
Yeah, great question. It's actually basically set a precedent. They want 50% of Maryland to move to renewables by 2032, and a portion of that to come from solar. So there's some great incentives available to help homeowners to make that transition.
Because you know, people watching, that's what they want to know. It's like, okay, so what's in it for me? Yeah. You are the fastest growing company in Maryland and new, the 15 months, but you've made a name for yourself very quickly. What is setting you apart?
Yeah, so I mean, Colin and I have been in the industry for the last 10 years, and if you kind of take a look at where things are today, solar isn't going anywhere. It's going to continue to grow at a really, really high rate, and kind of where we looked at the last 10 years is it's kind of like a pilot program, going into the 2020s, and we expect, installations to grow every year. And so what we've kind of done is, taken the lessons that we've learned from the last 10 years.
Yes.
We've been fortunate in that we've been able to surround ourselves with a really great team.
Yes.
So that we've really built our processes around the customer experience, and people seem to really like it.
Yes, so when you started your company, you already knew.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of successes, also a lot of learning experiences, during that time, and so we've tried to get out in front a lot of those things.
And one of the things that also sets you apart is your software, right? So how does that work exactly?
Yeah, we're using new technology in the design process with the homeowner. In the last decade, it was, hey, we're going to do this on a piece of paper and kind of wing it. Yeah, exactly. So now we use HD imagery on the home, government LiDAR data to really build that house out in 3D, show you exactly what fits on the roof, what it's going to save you, and really building it around the customer experience, but then incorporating new things like battery backup systems and just really being on the forefront of what the industry is doing, and customers seem to be responding really well to that.
I think a lot of customers think that this is something they want to do. They might see their neighbors have it on their homes, or they might go to a business that has solar, but it also seems a little daunting. You sort of take that guesswork out of it and break it down for them. So what are some of the deals that you have to help them and to give them the peace of mind that it's worth the investment?
Yeah, well, we make the process very easy. So a lot of our finance, whether someone wants to do it with nothing out of pocket and just save money on their bill or own the system, we give them the flexibility to do that. And when we sit down with one of our consultants, like I said, we build it out, explain it very easily, no pressure kind of consultation. But one feedback we usually get from our homeowners is, hey, you made that really easy for us, and it seemed to work well. Yeah.
So if a homeowner doesn't know anything about solar, but they're interested, you can walk them through from the very beginning of educating them what their options are and the best packages for them.
Yep, you're exactly right. And that's really the job of our consultants when they meet with people, is to kind of run through that whole process.
So we loved having you here, and we love having when our guests also bring deals for our viewers, which you did. So if you go to luminasolar.com right now, you can get, it's $500 check with PPA/lease install, correct? All right, and then $1,000 off any purchase system. That is cash or loan. That's amazing. So just go to their website and check them out. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much, Elsa.
And we'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.